And trust me, you do not need to explain yourself. Namaste and welcome to my channel Priyanka's Tea Talk. I hope you're doing well and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Priyanka and I am a full-time yoga and meditation coach. This space is all about healing, transformation and becoming your best self. So today I am going to give you 5 realistic self-care ideas which are going to help you to improve your mental, your emotional and your energetic health, as well as transforming as how you feel about yourself when you're going through really busy schedule and there is no time to do anything else. I'm going to teach you today how to squeeze out the time for yourself and how to do it consciously. There is time, but we don't understand that because we are busy doing things which are leaking out our energy, and whatever little time that we have in between the things, the really important things that we are doing, we actually waste it. This idea came to me from my recent experiences that are still going on because we are preparing for a certain big occasion which is coming up in a month, and there is a lot of chaos, and on top of that I have work and there are domestic chores to take care of. So there are a lot of things that needs my attention. So I feel like I am not energetic enough, I have low energy and I don't have time to take care of myself. So this is something which I am trying to also inculcate in my life, and I thought it will also help you if you are going through the same thing. And it can be a happy occasion, it can be something that you have not planned but something out of blue happened in your life. You might be taking care of somebody who is ill, you might be taking care of certain situation which is out of your control. So these things will actually help you to feel better and to feel more energetic, so that you have more energy to do all the extra things that are added in your life right now. So let's dive into that and let's learn how to take care of ourselves holistically. So the first thing is to have phone free time. So we all know that, and we all are guilty of that whenever we have little time in between our task, in between our work, in between the important things that we are doing, we try to use social media. Okay, so we do not give our body or mind to relax for even 5 minutes, and we instantly jump into our phone and try to watch as many reels as possible, as we want to take as much information as we can, and we overload our mind with that information instead of just relaxing, just sitting, focusing on our body, our breath, drinking water or doing something which will make our body, our mind refreshed. Using social media is not going to relax you. Taking all that information in on the top of your all other things that you're doing is not going to help you. You need to reset and relax your mind even for 5 minutes. Try to use this time by sitting and having a glass of water in silence, just closing your eyes for 5 minutes, just focusing on your breath, or taking a small little walk around your home, or just being present with yourself, just giving that relaxing 5 minutes to yourself. It seems very little, but it actually makes a huge difference in your energy and your mindset. Second thing is to asking for help or delegate tasks. This is something which I struggle with a lot because for me, not out of a pride or ego, but I feel like whatever I do, I will do it right way, and I don't trust most of the times other people to do that certain thing for me because I feel like they will not understand it how I want it, or they will not be able to deliver the kind of results that I will deliver myself. So this is something which I have learned hard way, because we are not robots and we need to work together. Whether it is your home situation or work situation, we need to delegate tasks for other people. Try to use their skills and whatever they can offer, try to take the help, try to hire help if you can, but do not take all the responsibilities on you, because that is going to drain your energy completely. Because when we have so many things going on simultaneously, it is very difficult to focus on all of them. So we drain ourselves completely, and then our body and our mind and our energy is completely gone, completely lost, and then because of that there is a lot of anger that builds up. So it is very important that we distribute our tasks with other people, with our family members, with our colleagues, and wherever you can, try to hire people for the tasks that you can. Third thing is to get proper sleep. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. There are people who can survive on 6 hours sleep, but I am somebody who needs proper 8 hours sleep, because if I don't sleep well, I can see the difference in my next day. I don't feel well, my mood is not up to the mark, I don't feel like working out or going on a walk. I just drag myself through my work, through my life, through my routine, and then end of the day I feel like there is something missing. So it is very important that we sleep on time. Try to eat your dinner 2 hours before you go to bed, so that your food is well digested, so you're feeling better, your body is ready to relax and really fall into a good night's sleep, because your next day's destiny is very much dependent upon your previous night's sleep. So try to squeeze in at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep and see the difference in your life. And the fourth thing is to choose our company wisely. So how does it matter in our self-care routines? So the thing is that when we are surrounded by negative people, people who drain us completely, who are not motivating, who are always telling us something or the other which distracts us, or they say something and then we have to keep thinking about it for next 5 to 6 hours. These kind of people actually drain out your energy, and on the days when you are actually really busy, you need to save whatever energy that you have. So try to avoid such people who have no positive impact in your life. Just stay away from them, and trust me, you do not need to explain yourself. The fifth thing is to plan a self-care day. So as much as you are busy in your life, try to squeeze in little self-care things in your routine. Maybe once a week for half an hour you do a full skincare routine, pamper yourself with scrubbing your face, applying a face mask, just relaxing, doing all the face massages at home if you can. Go for a full body massage if possible. That actually helps a lot and relaxes your body once or twice a month. You can call somebody at home if that is available in your area. It works like a magic. Other than that, if you are somebody who likes to eat out a certain kind of a food at certain kind of a place, instead of ordering out, just go there and have that food there, maybe once a week, twice a month, whatever suits you, whatever suits your schedule. These small things will create a lot of change in your energy, lot of change in how you feel about yourself, how efficiently that you will be able to work on other things. So it is very important to fit these small self-care meetings with yourself whenever, wherever you can. It does not take much time. Half an hour to 1 hour in a week is something that every one of us can afford and every one of us can take out. So try to squeeze in these self-care days. So these were the 5 realistic self-care steps which will help you to improve your energy, to take care of your mental health, your emotional health, and as well as your physical health. I hope it will help you. If you like this video, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and if you have something that you want to add to this list, please make sure that you add it in the comment section. I would love to read that, and I will see you next time in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.